Hi everybody, welcome back to Movie Related. Well, the other day I go to Paul and said, hey, we should watch Shadow and Bone. And he said, alright. And he didn't realize it was 8 episodes, an hour and some long each.
You said 6, and I went through, I was on episode 6, I said, okay, well at least I only have 1 more hour. No, there was 8 episodes.
Yeah, now that's not necessarily a bad thing if we enjoyed the series. So let's talk about Shadow and Bone on Netflix coming up right after this. Alright, it's relatively new on Netflix, so we're not going to give away too many spoilers or anything like that. Just a rough, put it this way, it's a new fantasy realm where people have certain powers. Think Avatar, The Last Airbender, where people can manipulate fire, they can do wind, and some people have other types of powers. And in the middle of this kingdom is this dead zone where it's all monsters and it's like a black fog and everything, and ships are going back and forth between the land. It's the only way to get there, and the monsters attack. And so they're trying to figure out a way to stop that at some point.
Yeah, this is based on some really popular books, apparently. And it's the aesthetic of the land is, I guess, Russia. And this country is at war with a northern kingdom that is kind of like a Viking-esque. And the main country is split by this wall of fog. And now you have all these dynamics where people want to make money by crossing, which is very treacherous. You have the one side of the country wants to declare independence from the other side of the country. And you have somebody very important that pops up with a different kind of magic. Nobody else has this magic, and they might be the one to save the day from the fog.
Yeah, the one.
Yeah.
The legendary story fable that always appears. The kind of neat thing about it is one of the other people in the character, his power is darkness, basically. Yet her power is light.
And he's actually the only actor that I recognized from the whole series, and you might know him from Dorian Gray.
And probably not.
If you know Dorian Gray, you will know him.
But yeah, now set in a fantasy world, they have different characters. It's a very diverse amount of characters. Like you have like a sharpshooter, you have a gambler, you have rogue characters. The characters that we've kind of seen before, like there's nothing special, but they were done well. I enjoyed the characters in this movie.
In the first and second episode, although I really liked all the characters, I thought there were a lot of them.
Yeah.
And I said, oh my god, how am I going to remember all the names? Like, I can remember their faces and what they do, but there was a lot of introduction to a lot of characters.
I still don't know the main character's name. I can't remember the main character's names. And you know what? It doesn't really matter.
Alina, wasn't it?
I don't know. I just said I don't know.
What did you think of the main characters?
Well, you know what? There's a few plot lines to follow. Overall, though, I enjoyed the main characters. I understand even like when she gets whisked up to the kingdom and she's overwhelmed by all the hype and the richness and the pageantry and stuff like that, and how she could easily but so I could see all that. As far as like great acting and everything like that, I didn't think it was great acting, but it was okay for a series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought the acting, you know what, I'll give it above average for a Netflix movie.
Yeah,
like
of a series.
Netflix quality. I really enjoyed the main actors. I thought the personalities of even the side actors was great. I enjoyed watching them. Although in the books, if you've read the books, the side actors with the sharpshooter and the Inej, the ninja girl, they don't actually interact with the main storyline in the books. And there are 2 very, very popular characters in the books that aren't even in season 1. So maybe season 2, you'll see them.
Yep. And they set it up for a season 2. Definitely.
Yeah, this is an ongoing series, and good because I really enjoyed season 1.
Yeah. And so you're not disappointed I told you to watch this?
No, I just was thrown for a loop when it was 8 episodes instead of 6. No, very, very, very good fantasy story. You have your love triangles, you have your action, which was well done, you have your special effects, well done. A lot of plot lines to follow along, but they're easy plot lines to follow. I would give this, as a Netflix series, I would give this an 8.5.
I'll give it about a 7.5. It's enjoyable. I liked watching it. Is it a must-watch? No, but if you're a fantasy sci-fi person, you'll enjoy this. It's not on the level of Queen's Gambit as far as acting and style.
But if you're a fantasy sci-fi person, this is a must-watch.
This is a worthwhile. I do like the realm they set up, like the whole world that they did. Some of the side little things, like the train. How they made that train, I don't understand how it's even possible to have made that train. But, little side plots like that, okay. But you live with it. Every movie has their side things that you go, not so much, right?
Especially in a fantasy.
Yeah.
You have to have that leap of faith kind of thing.
Yeah. But again, well acted, good storytelling, good world building, and I will give season 2 a try. So that's saying something right there. There's so many things we watch on Netflix or Prime or anything like that we go, yep, never want to watch that again.
Or they just have, they're decent, but it never rises above meh.
Yeah.
But this one, I really enjoyed watching this one. Going into the next episode, I'm saying, okay, what's going to happen next?
Yep. And little twists and turns here and there. Nothing too unexpected, but still fun all the same. Mm-hmm. So you gave it an 8.5.
Yep.
I gave it a 7.5. Those are pretty good recommendations from us. Check it out. Shadow and Bone, Netflix series playing right now. It is 8 episodes, not 6. They are long episodes, but definitely worth giving a try. And until next time, I guess, we'll see you on the channel.